Those who do not know their history are condemned to repeat it. And so it's always that focusing of how do we learn from the past to create the safeguard for the future.
In the Marilyn Schuler classroom at Boise's Anne Frank Memorial, a kiosk showcases the history of human rights in Idaho.
In April 1968, outrage over the reluctance of the governor's office to lower the flag following the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. led to Boise's first major civil rights protest, drawing approximately 700 people to the Capitol steps, with black leaders calling for a tougher civil rights law and the creation of the Idaho Human Rights Commission to enforce it. The law passed in 1969.
It provides context. George Floyd did not die in isolation. It is born out of a history. And so we need to understand that history to fully appreciate the impact of the moment.
A moment like the one on Tuesday, when thousands of Idahoans gathered at the Capitol for a vigil to stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement.
What a powerful symbol when so many in the community came together. That show of support, but that's just the beginning.
And a reminder that Boise has a special resource with the Wassmuth Center and the only Anne Frank Memorial in the country.
I'd encourage anyone to reach out to the center to take advantage of the opportunities they have there to read and learn, and importantly to reflect on the roles that we as individuals can take in taking action as the organizers of the vigil asked us to.
And that's the point the Wassmuth Center wants to drive home. The fight for human rights never ends.
That is our call to action. That if we believe in inclusion, if we believe sincerely that everyone is welcome here, then we have to make sure that there's not only room for people at the table, but they get an active role at speaking to the table, and that we listen. So that's a lot of what the work of the Wassmuth Center is about, that let's recognize the faces and the voices of our community and find and discover that commonality.
Steve Dent, Idaho News 6.